LTH product briefing. I am delighted today to be joined by Eric Gross, the CEO and founder of Ozmosys. Eric, welcome.
Thank you. Good to be here.
It's great to have you. Can you tell us a little bit before we jump into the demo about Ozmosys, how it came to be, and where you are at now as a company?
Sure. Ozmosys started in 1999, and we started with the law of Davis Polk and Wardwell and Morgan Stanley's legal and compliance department. And what we started with was structuring unstructured data. So everything you're going to talk about is about data, whether it's content, whether it's external APIs, but it's all about the data. And what we were in charge to do in 1999 with those specific firms. But let me give you kind of a little background about me. I'm a recovering securities attorney. I work for Prudential Securities, which is now Wachovia. I became the lead between the business and the technical staff. It just came out to being because I taught myself how to program when I was 13 years old. And it just became apparent to them that I was very technically inclined. I would get involved with projects that the lawyers would say, this is what I want. And the technical staff would say, yes, that's going to take 3 years. And I would go to the lawyers saying, if you removed 5% of what your request is, I believe you can get it down to 3 months to 6 months. And that is what I started with. And I moved to Anderson Consulting. I work with Chubb Insurance. So basically what I've been doing for 20 plus years is structuring unstructured content in databases to get that data to insights so the professionals can make their decisions better and faster. So that's the basics of what I am.
That sounds like something that is even more important than it likely was back in 1999 when it first started. So Eric, really keen to see what you have to show us today. Let's jump in and take a look.
So one of the key aspects that we started out was regulatory. So our key first clients was Morgan Stanley, Legal and Compliance and Governmental Affairs Unit, and Davis Polk and World. What the key information was at the time was a lot under the Clinton administration, I'm dating myself, was pushing information to the web, regulations, timely regulations. And the big aggregators, even to this day, weren't timely enough. I had to deliver those new regulations or those documents, notices to members by 9:30 a.m. New York time to be disseminated throughout the world to every single practice area and communications group. So that's the foundation of Ozmosys. And as we started to grow and as we started getting more and more clients, they started asking, can you get us this data? Can you get us that data? So our platform is based upon normalizing data, LexisNexis data, Thomson Reuters data, Bloomberg data. All that data is in our system. And that's what differentiates us from everybody else, but also puts us in a great position for all this AI and Gen AI. We've normalized all the data in one place. And I know, Nikki, you did a project at a firm a long time ago, basically trying to put this all together, and maintenance is a problem.
Yeah.
We do it all. Okay, so let me go into it and explain what we do. And we've done, so the last 2 years or 3 years, we've been so excited about Gen AI. I've been re-energized to really seek to solve all those problems that lawyers and attorneys and business professionals, competitive intelligence people just don't want to deal with anymore. I don't want to be sent junk all the time or information that's not relevant to my practice or what I want to do. What we did 2 years ago is we created our own models. And that's what I'm going to show you right now.
I can't wait.
So this is the Ozmosys platform. And again, we take a very large, broad approach. So you have systems and things that might be redundant. So we're taking in content, we're analyzing content. And I think what we do, I don't like to say we're a news aggregator. We're actually using Gen AI to create reports, to create analysis, and get that information to the lawyers faster. Okay, so our platform could be used by research people, it can be used by KM people, it can be used by everybody. But basically at the end of the day, this is about ROI. And a lot of our industry and what we're in is stagnant. They haven't improved their products in years. So what I'm going to show you right now is I'm going to go a little backwards. Every piece of data, which is the fifth most cost for a law firm or even a legal department, it could be between third and fifth expense. And a lot of what people do is they go through procurement, they send out attorney surveys and all these things. We're capturing opens, and you can see here, we're looking at searches, we're looking at content sources. One of the great things that we do is that we pull in information from LexisNexis, their news data sets, and we pull it. But we're getting all the extra pieces that might be missed. So on a litigation or an M&A deal, right? You're making sure you don't miss it. They have data sets. We're putting it all together. But let me show you some of the kind of cool things that we do here. So these are the things that we've done with Gen AI and I. So what we've done is we created a no search using these models that you heard of, the Gen AI. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to, let's say, bankruptcy. And we've done all the analysis already. So we're using the models, sending it through. We're doing the curation by the models and all these things. And what you're going to see at the end of the day, let's say I'm an attorney in bankruptcy, just send me the information I need to know for bankruptcy.
Where is it pulling the data from, Eric? What is the data source for all of this?
From your Lexis, from your Thomson Reuters, from your newsletters, from your blogs. I don't want to say blogs. We're pulling it from those high value sources. Again, we're doing sentiment analysis, all the things that we've heard of over time. We're also showing you trend analysis. We can narrow it down. Something happened here on June 27th. This is for business intelligence, competitive intelligence. So this is about the Purdue Pharma. I just showed you exactly how return on investment is important. Something happened on June 27th, and it's about Purdue Pharma. And I know because I'm a lawyer that this happens to be because they unlocked the settlement, that everybody's allowed to sue. What you saw is a differentiating factor between everybody else. So if you have a competitive intelligence team or a marketing team, you would have seen this extreme and you would have said, what's going on here today? Time and money. And then what you'll see here is that this is not a search. It'll show you bankruptcies, bankrupt. I didn't do anything. Bankruptcies. Here's our dedupe. We're doing, okay, this is what I call old AI. This is the NLP, the entity extraction. We've been doing this since 2007, but we're moving all those types of things across. So all those kinds of things. But at the end of the day, if I'm a bankruptcy attorney, I want to see everything about bankruptcy. Let's go. That could be a practice area. Let's go to an industry. And I don't even know where I was going to go. Let's say we want defense and military, but I only want to see legal information coming from defense and military. Again, analytics, something happened here on the 26th, and you're going to see everything has to do with partnerships and settlements and probates and law. This is what AI does for us today. No more sifting. It's doing it for you. It's curating it. And then now I'm going to go into something that I love and what we've been doing for a while. And we've always heard it. And this is the use case. And I can show you more. Again, so here's artificial intelligence. And we can cross-reference it. We could take one model, cross it against another model, right? So just data privacy and artificial intelligence. But a lot of the firms that we like is that we built our own attorney moves. Every firm seems to love this. So what this is doing is taking all of your information, your Law 360s, your ALMs, all the data out there, and you're going to see, without doing a thing, okay, is you're going to see everything on attorney moves. And then I'm going to show you executive moves. So we're beyond the research teams, we're in the marketing teams, and we're even higher up. So here it is. Again, no Boolean searching, no nothing. It's already been done. Winston Strawn, right? Expands in Alabama. You can see all these entities. So if I want to see just attorneys moving that have to do with hedge funds and private equity, saving time and money. This is all last 2 years. Excuse me?
It's very smart to take the data that you have from originally being a news aggregator effectively, and now being able to draw all kinds of other market insights out of it and give lawyers the ability to slice and dice that data to find other insights too.
You've hit it. And I know we can say insights to actionable insights, from data to actual insights. We're doing it. I'm showing it to you in your eyes. And we know it's still a problem within the law firms and a need to be satisfied. And I'm not going to go into a lot of the products that people are comparing us to are not up to date.
And are your clients using this for market intelligence, business intelligence, client intelligence?
Across the board. We solve, just by what you saw, like some firms have multiple products to solve what we solve in one platform. This is a KM initiative. This is a knowledge. This is the new world. Okay. So what I didn't show you and what I will show you is what we've also done, because we heard it's a problem for so many years, is that I want company information. And I'm going to show you what we've done with public companies right now. And so we have a list of all the companies, listed companies. We're going to bring what I showed you because of the AI to private companies as well. Actually, you saw in some of the data that you saw before with the entities. But let's say we go to Boeing, because Boeing is interesting. So here's Boeing, and we're going to go into our analysis. So what we've done here, again, is expanded what we're doing. Again, it's not about the data aggregation, it's about the analysis. And this is what we're helping for marketing teams and knowledge teams. And you've seen other products before. We're showing you the CAOs, the sectors, the peers, right? The sentiment, where they are. This is what a competitive intelligence professional within a firm needs to know. And it also will give you the key executives. So we're pulling in from other products into one area that you can see what's going on. Again, no searching. Again, nothing's perfect. We have all the SEC filings. These are fours, but we have more. Here's form. We're putting it all into one place so a competitive intelligence or business professional can basically see what's going on, right?
What are these buttons? ChatGPT, summary.
So again, this is return on investment. I want to see Japan Airlines modernize fleet. I want it summarized. So this will do all the ChatGPT summarizations. Here it is, summarized, and we're doing it in real time. This is real time. We're using RAG, okay? RAG is pulling in the document right now, analyzing it with an LLM, and giving this to you. Still need human in a loop just to verify it. You can copy this to a clipboard or send this to whoever you wish. We've gone one step further, analyze it. And analyzing it will tell you the risks associated. So if I have a client, it will tell you why this is risky in any way. And it will give you a high, low marginal information. Again, a click and it's done. And it could be sent. This is all using Gen AI and ChatGPT. Nikki, you had a question.
I know I have a reaction more. From working in KM and working with legal research groups over years, we know statistically that so few people now will actually click on an article and read the full text. Was one of the problems, is that they just will read the snip. I think this is brilliant because you're giving them the additional context and insights and why it's relevant potentially to clients without making them read the full text of an article.
And it's doing the analysis. You still need a human being to look at this. They can tweak it, but it's done and it expedites everything and gets to the decision makers or the person making decisions faster. Again, don't waste my time. All right, so I'm going to leave on one thing that's actually we just have seen such success with. So I've been looking at this Boeing. Let's just take Boeing. And if I clicked here, if I clicked a few of the, I just clicked a few of these articles. And up here, you will see email me email address. And what it does when I click on it, so I'll put my email address on it. You can send this to a partner, lawyer could do this, associate can do this. I click this button, it's actually building a briefing report. And we've heard this for marketing departments, again, competitive intelligence teams, everybody. So a briefing report was just created. And what I'm gonna do is this is what it is. It's actually analyzing risks and opportunities using Gen AI, ChatGPT. And by the way, we also can use it on a private LLM. We can talk about it another time. But this is doing exactly, it's giving the marketing people or the lawyers what they need to know when they're going to the meeting in seconds. So trends, questions to ask, suggestions, and actually we're also including those two articles that I just clicked on so it can be referenced. But I'll leave this on the screen so you can see this. That's Ozmosys. And what I've showed you the differentiating piece of this. We also do search and Boolean search. But we also pull in information from Bloomberg. We do empirical data. We can do searching. But at the end of the day, this analysis with this data is so critical for business success.
That is fantastic. Thank you so much, Eric. I really appreciate you taking the time to show it to us and to everyone watching. Feel free to stop your share screen now if you like.
Oh, did I stop it? There we go.
And for everyone who would like to know more, we're going to put something across the bottom of the screen so you know how to reach out to Eric and his team. Thank you, Eric, for joining us today.
Thank you so much. And thank you for your time.
And thanks everyone for watching. See you next time.